Still going? Yeah, okay. Hello there, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I normally don't look like this, but I just did not feel like putting makeup on today. I just woke up and it was a no makeup kind of day for me. It's a messy bun, sweatpants kind of day, and I'm rolling with it. Hey guys, this is editing me. That piece of hair, like just right there, that is going to be right there throughout the entire video. I apologize. It is so annoying. I didn't feel it when I was shooting the video, but I don't want to refilm, so just, you gotta deal. Sorry. So in today's video, I want to talk about my favorite things of 2019. I see these videos a lot, just, kind of talking about what everyone's favorite things were for the previous year. So I want to do that too. I loved 2019. I thought it was a great year, an amazing year actually. And so I wanted to share a couple of my favorite things with you. So the first thing I want to talk about is a couple new YouTubers that I discovered in 2019. Now, all of these YouTubers have been around for a while. A lot of them have been on the platform longer than others, but 2019 was the year that I discovered them, and I'm so happy that I did because I love watching all of them. I think their content is great. So I noticed that a lot of the YouTubers that I've been gravitating towards lately are commentary channels. I don't know what it is. I've just been loving commentary channels lately. Just sitting down, talking about one subject, and they're telling me how they feel about it. They're giving me some research. I don't know. I'm really, really liking it though. One of my favorite commentary channels that I've been watching lately is Ready to Glare. Ready to Glare has been commentating on videos and different subjects in the news, different social issues. One of my favorite things about her though is that she will talk about these darker sort of subjects that you find fascinating. I really do find this stuff so interesting because you think it's not going to happen to you, and then you hear about it in one of these news stories that she tells you about, and it's so twisted. But it always shocks me, the things that she will talk about, but at the same time, I'm glad she's telling me so that I can be aware of certain situations. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting prepared whenever I watch one of Ready to Glare's videos, but only on those darker subjects. Yes. I also love Tiffany Berg. She's been on the platform for a really, really long time, but the thing that got her really popular was her internet analysis videos. Those are so good. The time and effort that she puts in to those videos, that must take her so long, and I appreciate it so much. I love those longer videos, the 30 to 40-minute videos. I'm about them, and she will give me so much information about one subject that I didn't even know, that I didn't even think of. The time and effort she takes and the time and effort she puts in to her content is awesome. I hope to be a YouTuber like her one day. And I just found her a month, not even a month ago, but I've just been on this crazy binge watch of all of those internet analysis videos. So good, check them out. I discovered Tiffany's channel from my other favorite channel in 2019, Smokey Glow. Oh, I love Smokey Glow so much. It's funny because Tiffany just did a video yesterday talking about drama channels and commentary channels, and she kind of mixed Smokey Glow's categories together and called her a drumentary channel. And I think that's perfect because when I started watching Smokey Glow, I originally thought she was a drama channel, but I was wrong because she is more commentary, because she's not giving me a lot of receipts, I guess you'd say. She's just filling me in on what's happening. She's giving me her opinions about it. And I cannot describe how fun she is to watch. Not only that, she talks about makeup too, and I absolutely love makeup. Her channel is Smokey Glow. So she'll do Talktorial Tuesdays where she's just doing her makeup and talking about different subjects. And she'll do live videos all the time where people are asking her, tell me what you think about this situation. And usually she'll sit down and film a whole video about it. I think Smokey Glow is awesome. And then the last channel I want to talk about is a channel that I'm shocked that I haven't watched in the past, but it's Raw Beauty Christie. I love Christie. She is a makeup channel, a beauty guru, if you will. She does a lot of makeup reviews, product testing. She is awesome. Always getting her raw beauty. Her raw and honest opinion. I always appreciate honesty, and I feel like she gives it to me. Not only does she talk about makeup, she'll talk about certain things that are going on in her life. She's very open, very honest, and that's a theme that I'm noticing with all of these YouTubers that I mentioned. I appreciate when someone is giving me their raw, honest opinions about things. I appreciate all of these YouTubers because each one of them is 100% their self. You can tell they're always genuine. And if you watch these channels, I promise you, you will understand exactly what I'm saying. So another one of my favorite things in 2019 was the Disney Villainous game. So this game was so confusing at first. I did not know what I was doing. And I think it's because each villain has a different board game. So there's all these miniature board games for each of the Disney villains in the pack. All of their objectives are different, but that makes sense because all of their objectives were different in each of the movies that they were in. And there are also extended editions to the game. Now, I would go in depth and explain this game to you, but again, it is so confusing. But I swear it only took me like maybe like 3 times to 4 times playing it to really sort of get the hang of it. And now I think my sister and I play it almost every night. It is so much fun. I definitely suggest checking it out or checking out a video on how to play it, and you can see how much fun this game actually is. So something else I absolutely loved in this previous year was my agenda. My agenda is, first of all, adorable. Now this is an 18-month agenda. So I've had this bad boy for a while. It says 2020 on the cover, but I've had it for a very long time. Something that I love so much about it is not just the fact that it's adorable, because it is, but it's the fact that I feel more motivated when I have this. I keep this with me all the time. I take this everywhere I go. Now, I'm going to be really honest with you. I was always a type B personality. I still am to this day. I've never been organized. I've always wanted to be, though. And even when I got those agendas in like middle school and high school, when they literally hand you an agenda, I never wrote in it. I would always just remember the information that they gave me. Like, do chapter 7, questions 15 through 35. I don't know. I have a very good memory and I'm really good at just retaining that information. And so I just memorized it and I never wrote it down. I would never open my agenda. So this is a very, very new thing for me. And honestly, in the past couple years, I really have been trying to write in agendas. I would buy a cute one from the store and then I would write in it for maybe like a week and then that was it. And I would leave it like on the table and then never do anything about it. But this past year, I really wanted to try. I write down everything that I have to do. And it really does help me complete that checklist. Having it right there on that paper, I can just do it, check it off, and go along to the next activity. And I feel like I've been productive that day. And I never really used to feel like that, but I feel so productive and so motivated with this agenda. So yes, agendas, one of my favorite things. So another thing that was one of my absolute favorite things of 2019 was New Girl. Now, I know New Girl came out in 2011. It was a show that was on from 2011 to 2018. I watched it when it originally came out, and then I think my DVR like stopped recording it, and then I couldn't catch up, so I just stopped watching it. So over the past summer, I rewatched and finished New Girl. So I love this show. I think the characters are so funny. I think they all have completely different personalities, and it's so much fun to watch them interact with one another. I will be honest, I'm not really crazy about Jess, who's the main character. Sometimes I think she's funny. Honestly, most of the time I think she is so annoying though. But I love her roommates. I think they are a blast. I think they're so much fun. And the great thing about New Girl is that it's a sitcom-y type of show. So it's one of those shows where I can just put it on and not really have to pay a lot of attention to what's going on. And I don't really have to focus really hard on what's happening on my TV screen. It's one of those shows. So I'm not sure if that's going to be my just put it on, not really paying attention to it type of show in 2020, or maybe that'll be a different show for this year. I don't know. Can we also talk about how amazing Becky G is? I mean, I've known who Becky G was for a couple years now, but I just fell in love with her in 2019. I'm obsessed. She is my absolute favorite singer. She does a lot of Tejano music. I love that type of music. I am Mexican, so that music speaks to my soul. Oh my gosh, she's so amazing. And if you just listen to her music, it will pump you up. Just listen, trust me. My absolute favorite makeup item from 2019 was the Tati Beauty Textured Neutrals Volume 1 palette. Oh my gosh. That palette is so amazing. If you are an aspiring makeup artist, or if you are a makeup artist, you absolutely need this palette for your kit. Technically, it only has 6 shades in the entire palette, but then there are different textures to those specific shades. This palette is so beautiful. The grid formation of it is so easy to work with. The shadows themselves are beautiful, blendable, and they look good on everyone. That black, can we talk about that black shade? Oh my gosh, that is the blackest of blacks I have ever put on my eye. Oh my gosh, I'm thinking about the palette right now. I'm thinking about using it. It is so beautiful. I use this palette with pretty much every single one of my looks that I do, and I have no regrets. I think it was just restocked like today. So check that out because it is so beautiful. Any makeup lover would absolutely love it. And then the very last thing that I want to talk about as one of my favorite things of 2019 was Bumble. Yes, Bumble, the dating app. Now, I've used Bumble in the past, but I've used Bumble BFF in the past, and that is where you can meet friends to hang out with. And I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I met my best friend from Bumble BFF, and we think it's so funny that that is how we met, but why not? And so, you know, at the beginning of 2019, I was like, why not try Bumble? Let's try, you know, Bumble, like the actual dating portion of Bumble. I didn't know what I really wanted. I didn't know if I wanted to go on a couple of dates or an actual relationship would flourish. I really didn't know. I just wanted to put myself out there. And so I went on Bumble and I met the love of my life. So yeah, Bumble was absolutely one of my favorite things of 2019. And it's actually one of my favorite things ever because again, I met my best friend through it and I met the love of my life. So yeah, those are just a few of my favorite things from 2019. There's so many things that happened in 2019 that I'm so happy about. So many things that I absolutely loved, but these are the things that really stood out to me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.